Take a look at this. Now we know 2 minors died in this. 8 others were wounded. You can see some of the shattered glass from the shooting. It happened at a party. Authorities say shots were fired early Sunday that left 2 minors dead and 8 others wounded. Hundreds of people had gathered at a short-term rental property, this Airbnb right here. The vast majority of them underage. That was according to Chief Scott Schubert of the Pittsburgh Police Department. Shortly after some kind of altercation occurred, gunshots were fired at around 12:30 in the morning, both inside and outside, and potentially back and forth. Casings found at the scene indicate that handguns and 1 rifle were used, and police believe there were multiple shooters. 2 male victims died at the hospital, and 8 more people were being treated for gunshot wounds. A police release initially said 9 had been injured by gunfire, but the police chief revised the numbers at a press conference earlier today. But we do not know the names of the 2 young juvenile males who died. Right now, though, we are going to just show and let you hear some sound from the press conference, in Pittsburgh today. But we also learned that others were injured trying to escape. 2 who jumped from windows had broken bones. Also, 1 victim was injured after their car was shot up. So, ShotSpotter indicated more than 90 rounds were fired. Let's listen in to some of this press conference from earlier out of Pittsburgh.
As you know, last night, shortly after 12:30 midnight, our Zone 1 had repeated reports from ShotSpotter of multiple rounds being fired. They arrived on scene, and there was a large crowd out in the street on Suesman and Madison and some of the surrounding areas. It was a very chaotic scene. The officers from across the city came to assist. Sadly, we had 2 victims from gunshot wounds die, both under the age of 18, and we had an additional 8 that suffered gunshot wounds that are being treated for their injuries. And then we had additional 5 victims who were injured due to whether jumping from windows, falling down steps, or just trying to seek cover and get out of the area, and were injured. And then we had a couple more victims, one from their car being shot up, and another one from a non-injury related incident. The vast majority have been juveniles that were at this location. We have at least multiple weapons, different casings that we found. And so it is our top priority to find out who did this and get them off the street. And we're asking the public, if you have any information, if you were there, if you saw anything, if you know anything, to please come forward with the information. You can contact Homicide by calling 412-323-7800. How can you even have a holiday when your child was involved in something traumatic like this, and all the others who were at the incident? You know, this is traumatizing to our officers.
Okay, that was the chief of the Pittsburgh Police Department. No arrests have been made so far in this mass shooting at this party last night. But according to the Pittsburgh Public Safety Twitter account, they say police are thankful for the cooperation from the community coming forward with information that will help solve these crimes. They also are asking the public, if you have any videos or photographs you believe might assist with the investigation, they say please upload them here, and they offered a link on their Twitter page. But that is the headline there out of Pittsburgh last night. 2 juvenile males dead at this party, at this Airbnb in Pittsburgh. 8 others wounded. No arrests have been made so far.